Welcome to the Cardinal Stadium for CTN's live coverage of prep high school football. It's the final home game of the regular season for the Cardinals. It's their homecoming as they welcome Border Battle from Blaine. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro up above the action, and Howie, two teams at 2-4, looking for a strong finish to the regular season, and very similar to this point in the season.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've broadcast a game against Blaine, so this is exciting, and just in that fact. But you're right, this is two 2-4 teams that obviously would like to continue and try and get that third win. This is a winnable game for Cardinals. But we'll talk about Michael Douglas for the Bengals. This is a two-headed attack, running the ball for Blaine. But this is a young man who didn't play football as a freshman. One of the coaches came up to him in the hall, or a head coach came up to him in the hall as a sophomore, said like to come out for football, and he's been one of the most successful running backs in Blaine history.
Killian kicks it short, and the Cardinals nearly muff it, but are able to get on top of it. They clearly kick it away from Kaijon Cummings-Coleman. And the Cardinals will start with decent field position. Down on the sidelines, the third member of our broadcast team, Bill Huff.
Senior wide receiver Kaijon Cummings-Coleman returns to the Cardinals lineup tonight, needing just 76 yards to hit 2,000 for his career. We'll see if the big play target can hit that milestone tonight against the Bengals.
So he could hit that on one play.
They're going to get it to him on first down, cuts back, makes a man miss, makes another man miss, cuts back the other way, and here he goes. He's got a blocker out in front of him, room down the sideline, one man to beat. He is gone, and there's 77 yards right there for Kaijon Cummings-Coleman.
It's just unbelievable. How many times have we seen him do that? And this season is just amazing. And as I said, he could do it with one play. He certainly did. There's a flag down. Oh no.
Couple.
Oh no, that's unfortunate. Most likely a hold. No.
Crackback block is going to mean half the distance.
Oh, we spoke too soon.
The way that he can just electrify the entire field.
Well, it's just the way he reverses field. I mean, I've talked about it time after time. His field vision is amazing. Yeah, he's going to have to. He's coming up the sideline to get a little oxygen, I think. Boy, is he electrifying. There's the crackback block. Oh, that's too bad. I don't know if he needed to do that, because I think he had that edge. But
well, it's so hard when you see the rain coming down. We'll see how that complicates things. So it's first and very long from the 13. Pass to the left side, complete to Obroski. Looks into the middle, not a lot there. Maybe a yard.
That loss to Maple Grove last week for the Cardinals, I talked to Coach Russ, and he says, this is the kind of game you just put behind you. He said, yeah, we put most of it behind us. We have to learn from our mistakes. And one of the biggest things that he was talking to his players about, we have to come with intensity. He didn't see the intensity in that loss to Maple Grove, and they have to. That's one of the keys for them tonight. Is we need to, on every play, just keep that intensity going.
So 2nd and 19 from their own 14-yard line. And we've got another flag. They're backing up even further.
And not the way you want to start your drive here. You take points off the board, and another penalty.
And now backed up against their own goal line, 2nd and 24 from the 9.
Yeah, this not a lot in your playbook for this, other than a Kaijon Cummings-Coleman run.
2.
Yeah, other than a guy but number 2, C squared in the open field.
They're trying to draw pressure away from that side. Handoff goes up the middle to Scheller. He gets a a couple. It'll be 3rd and forever.
You know, I know Bill Hupp has covered the Bengals the last couple of weeks and said that, you know, their run defense is suspect, and the Cardinals would like to exploit that fact here tonight.
Well, certainly a passing down on 3rd and 21.
Yeah, I would think.
But as we saw on the first play of the game, number 2 can turn a 1-yard pass into a 77-yard explosion.
He certainly can.
And the thing is, even when the other team knows he's capable of that, knows they have to watch out for it, he can still do it. They run the bubble screen to the other side, and that is mildly effective to Scheller, and the Cardinals will go 3 and out.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You score on your first play, and penalty brings it back. And Scheller tried to make a boot to the outside, but the Bengals defense wouldn't have that. Cardinals are going to have to punt from their own end zone. This is always a dangerous situation, Joe. When you're punting from your own end zone, you're going to give the Bengals pretty good field position to start their first offensive drive here in this game.
And Matthew Plankers is a dangerous athlete. He's their main return man, standing on the near side of the field at about the 40-yard line. He's their leading receiver, although it's as we talked about, a run defense. And this is not even going to get there. They're going to start inside the Cardinal 30.
Yeah, that's gonna make it difficult. And you know, we talked about it. It's the fact that they're going to run the ball, Blaine, and that's what they do. And the Cardinals defense knows that, and they're going to have to be on their toes.
Ball spotted at the 29-yard line for the Bengals. They'll spread them out on first down. Shaughnessy out of the shotgun with Douglas in the backfield with him. Hands it off. Douglas cuts back to his left. Down to the 25. And the 24 for a gain of 5.
Well, Shaughnessy in his own right, he is a very good runner of the football. He averages over 7 yards per carry. Almost as many yards on the ground as Michael Douglas.
Yeah, over 600 yards, both averaging over 100 yards a game.
Yep.
Fakes the give, then fumbles it, but able to get back on top of it. Short loss will bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, fortunately for the Bengals, he was able to fall on it. He put it into Douglas and took it out, and as he took it out, he lost control of it.
So it'll be 3rd and 7 from the Cardinal 26. Empty backfield for Shaughnessy on 3rd down. 2 receivers either side. Drop the snap. Picks it up. Looking to run. Trying to get around the corner on the right side. Will be forced out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 4th and about 5.
Yeah, 4th and a good situation for the Cardinal defense. Not an easy first down on 4th and 5.
Well, the rain is coming down pretty steadily. And I've seen a couple of times the ball getting a little slick. So 4th and 6, they marked him out right at the 25-yard line. Shaughnessy with Douglas on his right.
Cardinals got to make sure they stay in their gaps.
Shaughnessy wants to throw, drops back, throws left, has a man, caught, first down inside the 5-yard line by Blake Costi.
Yeah, nice play. And Shaughnessy doesn't throw all that often. He's only averaging, he averaged about 10 yards, about 100 yards per game. He doesn't throw a lot, but that was a very successful pass on 4th down. And now an opportunity, 4-down territory, to see if they can punch it in here.
Shaughnessy is going to run with it to the right side. He's hit and taken down. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Good coverage, good pursuit by the Cardinal defense.
Yeah, it was Lofton Ogroski with a nice tackle, and then it's certainly great to see Kaijan, him and Maddock back after missing last week.
He did gain a yard, so 2nd and goal from the 1. Handoff goes up the middle. Douglas into the end zone. Blaine is on the board.
Well, that's what Blaine wanted to do here. Go on the road, get on the board first, put the pressure on the Cardinals, especially on homecoming, to see what they can do about getting the first points of the game, and they did. Douglas with just good surge, easy touchdown for him. Nice job by the big boys up front to open that hole.
Jared Killian on to attempt the extra point. Kick is up and good. It's a 7-0 Blaine lead.
After a tough opening drive for the Cardinals offense, the Bengals come back and answer with this short Douglas touchdown run after a nice completion on 4th and 5 to get down to the goal line.
Number 14, Alvin Page, with the kick for the Bengals. Number 2,
Well, he kicked it to the midline on the right side last time. Scheller able to fall on it. See if that's the same strategy. Killian low drive to the front line. Cardinals are going to get great field position. That was right into the chest of Samson LeClaire.
It couldn't have been easier for him. It just like,
and he
here
brought
it comes.
Out across the 45.
Yeah, and great reaction as well after the catch to give the Cardinals really good field position. See if they can answer here on drive number 2.
I don't know if he was hoping to catch him off guard. It was an absolute line drive right into the chest.
A knuckler.
So the Cardinals start from their own 46-yard line. Cummings Coleman is the deep back out of the pistol. Scheller goes in motion to the left. They're going to throw it his way. It's incomplete.
Jacob Maddox's pass is incomplete. 13
Second and 10. Bengals fans have reason to be into the contest and giving the home team a little bit of business on homecoming night.
Well, when you score first, you can do that. Granted, these two teams haven't played for a while, but the rivalry is always there.
Pass left, incomplete. Ogroski and Maddox clearly not on the same page. And Cardinals again looking at 3rd and long.
Yeah, again, I just not on the same page. Maddox thought Ogroski was going to turn in. This is a good offense, obviously, and it's just it's a little slow to get going here early on. But you know that it'll click. Since you don't want to go 2 3 and outs to start this game.
Trips on the left side for the Cardinals. Cummings Coleman is in the middle on that side. The pass will come back to Ogroski on this side, too low, incomplete. And Maddox was feeling the pressure. And the Cardinals will make it a very quick 3 and out.
See it again, just Ogroski trying to get to the ball on the outside, but too much pressure. Maddox had to get rid of it. And give credit to the Blaine defense, did a really good job of applying pressure up the middle.
Well, and I wonder, how much the rain is affecting Maddox's grip on the ball. That pass a little bit low. The one to Scheller on 1st down was offline. Much better punt for Ness this time, and gets a good bounce, but you could see it kind of held up in the wind.
Yep.
Not a ton of distance, but at least the Bengals have a longer field to look at this time around.
Well,
but the Cardinals had that ball for less than 15 seconds.
The weather affects this kind of a weather affects the Cardinals offense a little bit more than it will the Bengals, because the Bengals prefer to run the ball. The Cardinals like to spread it out, which means that why they want to do a little quick passes. But if they can establish some run, that would help out open up other aspects of their offense.
Shaughnessy will keep it, cut back to his left. Tracked down by Cummings Coleman as he gets to the 35, a gain of 7.
As we talked about, that's right about his average per run. Cardinal defense, nice fake to Douglas. Douglas is playing both ways, first time ever tonight.
Shaughnessy pitches to Douglas, running right. Good pursuit, avoids a tackle, slips another, dives forward, gains a yard out of what could have been a loss.
And that's just him doing a nice job of keeping his feet moving. And good things are going to happen. You keep your feet moving forward, and you've got an opportunity to gain a couple extra yards, and that's what he did to make it a 3rd and short.
3rd and 2. And a big test for the Cardinal defense. They would love to get the Bengals off the field 3 and out. Shaughnessy will pitch to Douglas, runs to the left, and he's got the first down as he's forced out of bounds across the 40 near the 42.
Yeah, and again, just nice blocking. You're holding your block at the point of attack, and he's able to do the rest. I mean, he didn't need much to gain that first down, but just again, good blocking. He's going to run away from a tackler and able to continue to run and move those chains.
So fresh set of downs, play action, rolling, looking to throw, now tucking and running is Shaughnessy. Big gain, first down into Cardinal territory. Finally stopped up by Aloysius Nipon at the 36-yard line.
And a really nice job of sealing off that edge and allowing him to gain that extra yardage. And once he was able to get around the edge, he was able to turn it upfield.
23-yard gain.
There you see him seal the edge off.
Longest play of the night so far for the Bengal offense. 1st and 10 from the Cardinal 36. Handoff goes to Douglas. Nice hole up the middle. And he's going to have another big chunk, about a 7-yard gain.
Yeah, again, every time they've been touching the ball on the ground, it's been positive things happening for the Bengals here early on. And Douglas just doing a nice job following those big guys up front. Then he cuts to his left, realizes there's a hole there for him, able to pick up those 7 yards.
Fourth and 3 from the 29. Dropped the snap, able to fall back on top of it. Set up 3rd down. Just never even got out of the hands of the center, Chase Kurnow. So 3rd and about 6.
Big play for the Cardinal defense right here. They look like movement. That's going to make it 3rd and 11. That'll make the 3rd down a little more difficult.
Push it back to 3rd and 11. Hard to disguise that move.
Yep.
And we've already seen Blaine go for and convert on a 4th down on their opening drive. Clearly in 4-down territory, already up 7-0. Shaughnessy traced, trips, now back. Now maybe it's not 4-down territory. All the way back at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, and that's a great job by the defense. And they did what they needed to do to get off the field. As the Bengals are going to punt the ball away. Going to get this good pressure on the edge. I think it was Jones who really forced him to go back. Came on Jones with a nice defensive play for the Cardinals, forcing Shaughnessy to move to the middle, and that's when he lost his footing.
Lucas Godfrey will stand in to punt. Back deep is Kaijon Cummings Coleman. High punt, short on the right side. Will take a great Bengal roll, and it's going to keep going down inside the 10. A great punt for Jared Killian.
Yeah, again, he had good hang time, took a nice bounce. Obviously, the Cardinals are not going to field it in that situation, so they will start with a deep field. You know, Coach Mike Law for the Bengals told me that when I spoke to him earlier that the offense and the defense haven't been able to put it together on the same evening, and they're looking for that opportunity here against the Cardinals tonight. You know, so far they've played pretty well.
The defense has done its job.
Yeah.
2 3 and outs for the homecoming Cardinals. 5 receivers in the game, and Jeremy Adi under center fakes the give, keeps it up the middle, and he's going to get close to a 5-yard gain.
Well, Adi came in at the end of the game last week against Maple Grove and threw a touchdown pass.
Yeah, he was 6 for 6 passing and led the team
Yep.
in rushing, although that was only 29 yards. So a gain of 5 sets up 2nd and 5 from the 14.
Well, you'll take those 5 on first down, but the Cardinals need something positive on offense. They've been going the wrong way in their first 2 drives.
It's the Doug Flutie of Coon Rapids High School right there.
I like it.
Quick pass to the left is complete. Cutting back is Scheller. He's got a first down out close to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, and Danny with a nice move. You know, you forget sometimes Danny's just a sophomore. Yeah, really a nice move to get to that outside and, you know, kind of jump past that defender who was able to pick up the first down. You see the rain still coming down, but just a nice job. He's going to do a little jump cut to the outside and then get around the end. It's a nice run.
Cummings Coleman lined up in the backfield with Adi out of the shotgun, fakes the give. He'll keep it and run right. He's got a blocker out front. He's around the corner down the sideline. Another first down, forced out close to the 40.
You know, I'm wondering if you know, Maddox was out last week with an injury. I wonder if something reoccurred here.
Adi has the offense moving, a couple of first downs. Starting now from the 39-yard line. Cummings Coleman again in the backfield. Adi will give it to him this time. Looks for room off tackle on the right. Breaks free, still moving. And finally taken down after a gain of about 7.
Well, Adi's listed on the roster as 5'8".
11. That's how I knew that it wasn't Jacob Maddox standing in as soon as they went. They spread out. I went, well, that's definitely not Maddox.
And it's not Hetwer either, because, you know, Hetwer is tall. Yep.
Right. So a gain of 8 officially, 2nd and 2 from the 47. Fakes the give, again wants to run, and this time Blaine was ready for it, and they stop him in the backfield. It'll be 3rd down.
There you see Jacob Maddox. He's on the sideline. This appears to be okay. Now he's going back in. He looked like he was going to go back in, but
Loss of 3, so 3rd and 5. And a timeout, Coon Rapids. Oh no, end of the quarter.
End of the quarter.
End of the first quarter. Blaine has 7, Coon Rapids nothing. They have the ball at a big 3rd down when we come back on CTN. Cardinal Stadium. The rain continues to fall. Jacob Maddock back in as the quarterback for the Cardinals, has Cummings Coleman in the backfield with him. Throw looking for Scheller is incomplete. It'll be 4th down for the Cardinals again.
Yeah, their offense just not clicking the way they need it to. Are they going for it? No, they thought better of it.
Well, and since that first play, Howie, we have not seen the Cardinals target Cummings Coleman.
No.
He has the one run, but incompletions to Scheller and Ogroski on the last drive. Great punt for Ness, takes it back at the 5-yard lines, and Plankers finds his way all the way back to the left side, dragged out at about the 35.
Pretty good return by Plankers. It gives them good field position to start their drive. But see, now you don't come away with any points offensively, and you get back there, and you've got to be able to try and stop Blaine again in that running attack.
Ball right at the 35-yard line. Handoff goes up the middle to Douglas. He had a big hole and then dug back into the traffic, so he's only going to gain about 6.
Well, and that's how you get
7, but still a solid run. But
solid. He could have been bigger.
He had a gaping hole on the right side, and he turned back to his left.
And that's how you're going to need to bring him down, is take a look at head coach Mike Law. That's what you need to do to bring him down. You have to gang tackle him.
So 2nd and 3 from the 42. Shaughnessy looks to throw. Now tucks and runs to the left. Has a first down and a lot more. Stood up and forced out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Gain of about 15.
Yeah, I don't know if it was designed that way, but Shaughnessy saw all that room on the left side, and he just immediately took off. It may have been a designed run, but nonetheless, he made the most of it. Yeah, this is an impressive 1-2 punch on the ground for the Bengals.
They gave him a good spot. It looked to me like he was at the 43, and they spot the ball at the 44. Either way, fresh set of downs, drop the ball again. This time red jerseys are there. Looks like Shaughnessy was able to get it back, though.
I think so.
That's like the third time that they've dropped it, but have been able to get back on top of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure if that was due to the fact of a bad snap or just dropped it. That was a little bit low. And they've had some issues from that center snap.
He was lucky. Claire was there. I'm not sure who the other Cardinal was there, but there were like 3 red jerseys almost on top of that ball. 2nd and 13. Shaughnessy on the keeper to the left side. And the Cardinals only give up a couple, so it'll be 3rd and 11.
Well, it's a nice job by the defense to pursue laterally and make sure that he didn't turn up field. So now you're looking at what, 3rd and, as you said, 3rd and 11?
And again, you're approaching that 4-down territory possibly, but depends on the outcome of this play. Shaughnessy avoids some traffic, wants to throw. Cox throws, complete. It's going to be short of a first down, but now you're in that decision territory. It's going to be 4th and about 2.
They're going to go for it. I mean, you look at the fact that
Prince Day with his first catch of the night.
Cardinals offensively not being able to get anything going here early on, and you're looking at a ground attack by the Bengals, who the running back averages over 5 yards, quarterback averages over 7 yards per carry. So this is a big test for the defense. We'll see if they just give it to Douglas to push that ball right up the middle, north-south runner.
Timeout, Blaine. I'm going to talk about it. 9 minutes to go in the first half. They did convert a 4th down on their opening possession on their way to the end zone. That was on 4th and 6, and they went to the air. Here on 4th and 2, a good running team, and as you mentioned, a couple of guys averaging well over 2 yards per carry.
Yeah, it should be a no-brainer for Blaine too. That's their game. But Cardinals have to be sturdy up front, and it would be a huge stop if they can get it. Coach Nienaber in the middle of that discussion.
Big play in this first half, 4th and 2 for the Blaine Bengals. Shaughnessy out of the shotgun, has Douglas in the backfield with him. Pitch will go left to Douglas. He's going to turn the corner. He stopped. That was a brilliant solo tackle by C.J. Adler.
Oh, C.J. Adler.
Wow, what a tackle, young man.
That is huge. That defense came up big. Whatever Coach Nienaber said to those guys in the middle of that huddle, it certainly worked. And the Cardinals come up big defensively. Love to see it.
All he needed was a leg.
That's right. Now we're just going to answer on offense.
Big tackle. Turnover on downs. Cardinals start from their own 36-yard line. Cummings Coleman, the lone receiver, up at the top. Oh no, he's in the backfield. They pitch it to him. He's going to find a hole, dive through, keeps going into Bengal territory. First down, Cardinals. How did he get through?
Well, he got through with a little bit of a burst of speed. Let's take another look at that. It's just, again, the pitch, and he's just going to turn it inside, try to turn it inside, and then a little bit of burst of speed allows him to gain that extra yardage.
It looked like when he went between those two from up here and the way that he kind of stumbled, there's no way he was getting through, but he did. 1st and 10 from the Bengal 44-yard line. Fakes the give. Adi will turn back and run to the left. Now turn back and run to the right. Adi got to go north-south. Finds a little bit of room, got at least back to the line of scrimmage. And I think the indecisiveness cost him a little bit. He had room when he made the first cutback.
He did. And, you know, he wanted to be able to find that quick little opening. Blaine did a really good job defensively just staying home and filling their gaps. And they allowed him to just bring him down for no gain.
Cummings Coleman remains in the backfield behind Adi. He'll take the handoff, run to the left, find some room, another first down, and more. Makes a man miss, spins around, drags a guy forward inside the 25.
Think he's fired up? Think that young man is fired up?
He likes to play the game.
Yeah, he's very passionate. I love to see it.
16-yard carry, first down at the 28-yard line.
Well, this is the drive the Cardinals need after a big 4th down stop by the defense. Offense coming back and trying to answer here, but doing a good job of getting down to their goal line.
Well, keep getting the ball into number 2's hands. Good things will happen. They give it to him again. He'll look for a hole, stretch forward inside the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Ball carried by number 2.
I know he's never satisfied unless he crosses the stripe.
So 2nd and 6 from the 19. says 2nd and 5 on the board, but it's 6.
That's hometown board.
Pitch goes to Cummings. Coleman. Bengals were ready for it. Spun away from the first guy, able to get a short gain, but it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, all of a sudden, a lot of involvement from number 2 out of the backfield.
And the Bengals are definitely looking for it.
Carter Mackey, the Bengal on the tackle.
3rd and 5 from the 18. Quick pass goes to Scheller on the left side, gets a block, and will be very close. Looks like he's going to have just enough for the 1st down.
Looks like where the official marked it, he has it. A good job by Scheller, just a quick throw to the outside by Adi. Adi's come in and been leading this offense.
Great block right there by Jared Fearing.
Yep. Hey, you hold that
giving
edge.
him a lane to get to that 1st down marker. Ball at the 12. Fearing goes in motion and Blaine jumped.
Yep.
Take 5 yards anywhere on the field, but they're especially important at this point, part of the field.
Absolutely.
Fearing motions over to the right. High snap, got it into the hands of Cummings. Coleman, he's fighting his way into the end zone. No, they're going to say, yes, touchdown. And the Cardinals are within a point here late in the 2nd quarter.
That's what they needed. They needed to come back and answer that big stop. Your defense really got it done for you. The offense saying to the offense, now go get us some points. And they certainly have. They were able to do that.
Well, and as awesome as he is, God, look at the way he just fought through all of that traffic.
That's what I'm saying. He's so passionate.
He dragged guys with him for the last 3 yards. Jackson Young's kick is up and good, and we have a tie ball game, 7-all, 5:05 on the clock in the 1st half.
I mean, yeah, he is just, he is just, there's no stopping that young man.
I mean, how many helmets
are
surrounding him at the end here?
Well, and they know he's getting the ball, but, there
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he still gets across the line. That's impressive. I like him coming out of the backfield. I like it even better. And there it is. The hat's out of the bag.
The hat is out of the bag.
Kaijan and his parents all wearing the same hat, or his fan club, mom, grandma. So I'm all wearing the same hats. I think you're looking at a future Iowa State Cyclone.
Yep.
And they've got a great one.
They certainly do. They have to be very excited about that fact. Maybe we're saying something we shouldn't be, but I think evidenced by the fact that he's wearing that Iowa State hat it's
his
okay.
Whole fan club
it's okay for us to say something about it. But I'm so happy for that young man. So excited for his next chapter. But he's got some time to do some great things here before that happens.
Good return from the 4-yard line for Michael Douglas, out close to the 25.
Carried by number 28, Michael Douglas. Bengals.
So decent field position for Blaine, an opportunity to answer here before the half. And then they will get the 2nd half kickoff.
Blaine takes over 1st and 10, 23-yard line.
Yeah, defense has to feel pretty good. Came in and made a big stop and get the ball back to the offense. Looking to try and do the same thing here.
They'd like to do it quickly at this end of the field if possible. Douglas breaking free on first down. He's got a lot of room to run. Ness trying to track him down and forces him out of bounds, but not until he reaches the Cardinal 45-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, again, just a quick burst through the middle, and Cardinals have to do a good job of trying to corral him, but nonetheless, just going to run away from a defender. And a really nice stutter move there to get that edge, and love the way he puts the ball in the opposite hand. He's going to picks up that nice gain.
32 yards on the carry. He'll take it again, this time hitting the backfield and stopped. He'll get a short gain. Maybe a yard.
Kobe Peterson on the tackle.
Fakes the give. Shaughnessy keeps it right up the gut. Gets blockers all the way to the first down marker. Falls forward to the 24-yard or the 34-yard line. And the Bengals move the chains again.
I love the fact that they were able to get the defense to commit to Douglas, and then Johnson took it up the middle.
And had blocking
Yeah.
way out downfield. He got to the sticks before he met a Cardinal hand. Handoff goes to Douglas in the middle, able to break free of the initial contact and get another big gain down to the 28-yard line.
Again, look at the balance. I mean, he's able to get out of that tackle and stay upright.
Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Bengals marching down the field quickly. Gets the handoff to Douglas. He's tripped up and stopped for a short loss. It'll be 3rd and 4. Good
again, pursuit to stay with him, not let him get that other that opportunity. Austin Hartman Stoltz with a nice job getting him around the ankle to bring him down.
Third and 4, Bengals in no rush. They're happy to burn as much time as possible, but now going to take their second time out.
Well, they obviously they saw something they didn't like in that situation. A big third down for them. Obviously, they would like to put some points on the board before the half because, as you mentioned, they do get the ball back to start the second half.
They'd also like to take as much clock as possible and not leave anything for the Cardinal offense.
Correct.
But yeah, clearly in 4-down territory here. Defensive coordinator Zach Nienaber.
Hey,
trying to dial up his best plays.
Kudos to him. He did a couple of push-ups. He's
rehabbing
his strength back.
Rehabbing the injury.
Love the fact that he got a couple push-ups in.
Testing out the new hardware in the arm. Oh. Third down, Shaughnessy, straight drop, quarterback draw, and it works perfectly. A ton of room to run, cutting back and spitting his way down close to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like they had an opportunity to get him, but he just did a really nice job of stepping up into that pocket and then took off. But that looked like a play that the Cardinals were going to bring him down, but unfortunately for them, I mean, you look at, he just does a really nice job of stepping up. Blaine does a good job of holding the blocks.
Now, was a quarterback draw from the word go.
Yes,
you saw
it was.
The big lineman 8-10 yards downfield.
Oh,
Cardinals able to sniff out a run that time and stop Michael Douglas immediately. Loss of a couple.
Aiden Hollister and Kobe Peterson just smothered him. Oh, beg your pardon, that was Hayden Skillings.
Both are very large young men.
Yes, they are.
Capable of swallowing up most running backs.
This is correct. I don't know, someone's eating something that smells awfully good up here in the booth, and so
McDonald's French fries.
I don't know, it smells really good. Bring me food. Please, somebody bring me some food. I'm begging you.
Miss the days when
The old Cardinal
what
Grill.
was the name of the place that was just down the street, the Thai buffet that you could always smell
Khan's
it.
Mongolian
Khan's
barbecue.
Mongolian
Oh, that
barbecue,
was
that
good.
was
I
it.
gained weight smelling that food. That was good stuff, though. There's Red. Homecoming festivities, enjoying himself, I'm sure.
2nd and 12, play action over the top, complete, touchdown Blaine. Donovan Torgerson into the end zone from the 13.
Yeah, just a nice job getting Torgerson out in the open, and good pass. Didn't need to put a lot on it, just needed to get it there, and he's able to walk into the end zone to give the Bengals the lead back. How much there, Cardinals did. Big young man.
Killian out to attempt the extra point. It is up and good, and Blaine has a 14-7 lead.
Donovan Torgerson is 6'4", 230. That's a big young man.
Yeah, and you put him up against defensive backs, and he looks that much bigger.
Exactly. I mean, you can see it here. Good job protecting him up front. Just an easy pitch and catch.
So the Cardinals will have a little more than a minute and a half. They, I believe, have all 3 timeouts, or no, only 2.
No, because I think
they used one.
They used one.
So that's enough time, especially when you have a guy that can make it all happen in one play.
Yes, and the defense knows that as well.
They knew that before the first play of the game, and they
did.
still couldn't stop it.
Exactly.
Well, he kicked one to the shorter deep line. One was a line drive after the last touchdown. We'll see what Killian decides to do this time. High to the short man on this side. Logan Ness catches it, dives forward out close to the 38-yard line.
So you have a minute 41, a decent field position to start this drive. But we'll see if the wind doesn't seem to be too bad here. It's blowing towards the Cardinals' end zone, so the wind was with them.
Adi remains in the game as the quarterback. Scheller in the backfield now, and Cummings-Coleman in the slot on the left side. Play action, they're going to run the reverse to Kaijan, trying to find some room, and gets enough for a first down.
Number 2, Kaijan Cummings-Coleman. On the carry for the Cardinals.
And just the little pitch, and he's just going to turn upfield. He's going to run past the first level.
1st and 10 from the 49. Throw the little swing pass to Scheller, left side, puts his shoulder down, lost his footing a little bit. Short gain.
And time's a ticking.
Jeremy Notty's pass. Complete to number 13.
I know they tried. I know they wanted to try to get him to the sideline to stop the clock.
2nd and 8 from the Bengal 49. Adi rolling to his right. Cuts up, cuts back. Looking for a way around the corner and eventually forced out of bounds right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long.
Pushed out of bounds by number 28, Michael Douglas. For the Bengals. 3rd down.
48.7. Cardinals just 1 of 4 on 3rd down so far tonight.
Yeah, they'd love to be able to. Not a lot of time on their side, but they'd love to be able to answer here before the break. But give credit to the Bengals for going down and scoring, getting up by a score, with an opportunity to make it bigger at the after the kickoff of the second half if they'll take.
And now the Cardinals are going to have to take time out as the play clock almost ran out on them. Still a relatively new addition to high school football. Last year was the first year.
I think last year was correct.
This is a big play for the Cardinals offense, Bengals defense. Again, you're in that decision-making zone. If you get 8, you might go for or you get 7, you might go for the 4th down.
Right. But you don't have any timeouts, so if you're going to get that, you've got to hustle back. I thought you said it was their last timeout. Oh, 1 timeout. Sorry, my bad.
We just discussed that they had 2 timeouts.
I know, and I thought.
I love you, Shapiro.
Feeling is mutual.
So 3rd and 8 from the Bengal 49-yard line. Cummings-Coleman will return to the backfield. Three receivers on the left side. They're going to throw right. Long down the sideline looking for Ogroski, incomplete. Just out of his reach. It'll be 4th and 8.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because Ogroski had a step just a little bit too much on that pass.
The Cardinals will send out the punting unit and not take a chance at giving Blaine great field position here. Under a minute to play in the half.
I like the thought.
Well, and I think it opened that coverage on that right side.
It did.
With the 3 receivers and the motion going to the left. Last boot was a really good one for Logan Ness. He's hoping to repeat that. High snap, able to bring it down. And he gets off a boomer. That'll go into the end zone. And the Bengals will take over from their 20.
Bengals take over 1st and 10. 20-yard line.
37 seconds to go. Bengals with 1 timeout. We'll see if they decide to try and push it. Hard for a running offense to go 80 yards in 37 seconds.
Yeah.
With only 1 timeout. Looks like they're just going to take a knee and go to the half.
Well, and that certainly does not surprise.
Down by number 16, Sam Shaughnessy for the Bengals.
Will not have to snap the ball again. We will go to the half with Blaine leading Coon Rapids by a 14-7 score. And the Bengals are going to get the ball to start the second half. It's everything we expected coming in. 2 very evenly matched teams, both fighting hard to try and get some momentum before the end of the regular season. We will take a break, be back with first half stats and highlights after this. You're watching high school football on CTN.
Okay, I have a couple good ones for you, Joe. How do football players stay cool? By standing next to the fans. What kind of tea do football players drink? Penalty. Why can't you play football with pigs? Because they hog the ball.
Back at the Cardinals Stadium, a wet one under the lights on homecoming night for the Cardinals. And after the first play from scrimmage went 77 yards for a score, but came back on a penalty, the Cardinals found themselves behind. They were able to fight back, get it tied. Blaine takes the late lead, and they will get the ball as we get ready to start the second half.
Yeah, that's the big thing, is there's an opportunity to see if they can score.
So much fun watching this kid play, even when the plays don't count. This is the first play from scrimmage. We had just talked about Kaijon needing 76 yards to reach 2,000 receiving yards for his career. He takes the first play, 77 yards for the score, but it came back on a penalty, and Blaine got great field position after a short punt. They punched their way into the end zone with their big running back, Michael Douglas. Cardinals at the end of the first quarter able to get their offense moving a little bit better, put Kaijon into the backfield, and that paid great dividends. He had some big carries in their scoring drive, including the touchdown in which he drags half of the Blaine defense into the end zone with him.
He certainly did. There he is.
And then put on the cap.
Iowa State commit.
But the Bengals answered late in the half. Short pass from Shaughnessy to Torgerson gives them that 14-7 halftime lead.
Yeah, and and again, just the Cardinal offense a little slow to get started, and then we saw a quarterback change. I'm not sure if Maddock. I saw a glove on his hand. Not sure if he injured something that he had a problem with previous to that. But I thought Adi did a really nice job and moved them down the field to get that first score. But now it rests on the shoulder of your defense. You come out here in the second half and you look defensively to get a stop as the rain comes down.
Yeah, and Maddock was out of last week's game in Maple Grove with a hand injury, so possible that he's still dealing with that, and certainly has had some problems gripping the ball with the rain. But still a lot of football to go. Blaine and Coon Rapids both trying to get to 3-4 on the season. We'll have half number 2 after this on CTN.
Want to know the who, what, when, and where of Coon Rapids? Then follow CTN on social media. It's that simple. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, keep up with local news, sports, and events. And the people who make our community such a great place to live. So give us a follow, like, share, or subscribe, and always be the first to know what's up in Coon Rapids. That's CTN, helping you stay connected.
Back at the Cardinals Stadium, Bengals holding a 14-7 lead over the homecoming Cardinals. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro. It's been about what we expected. I think things a little different because of the rain. Coon Rapids would like to be throwing the ball a little bit more, whether due to the rain or injury. They've also seen a change in quarterback, but they did get the offense rolling a little bit late in the half, able to get on the board.
Yeah, and the Bengals are coming out and they're doing what they want to do, and they're running the ball, and they've got that 14-7 lead. So now, you look at the defense, Joe, and coming out in the first opportunity here, as we take a look at the stats, they need to make a stop. 180 total yards for the Bengals, most of them on the ground. We talked about 134. Cardinals, who typically love to throw the ball, not a lot, as you talked about. Both six first downs, and despite the weather, no one's turned the ball over.
Yeah, the Bengals have put the ball on the turf 3 or 4 times, but have been able to get back on top of it each and every time. Bill Hupp is down on the sidelines. He was able to catch up with Coach Russin before the break. Bill?
I spoke to both coaches, and starting with Coach Russin, he talked about the fact that they're doing a pretty good job containing Blaine's rushing attack, but that they got to do a little bit better job tackling and also filling the gaps. Offensively, he admitted that the weather was very much affecting things, but they're just trying to put their playmakers in positions to make plays, and so far that's the best they can do with the weather being what it is. On the other side, I talked to head coach Mike Law of Blaine, and he said in terms of containing Kyjon Cummings-Coleman, that's exactly the word. That's all you can do.
Absolutely, and it's easier said than done, to be sure. His team, fortunately, saw a Kyjon Cummings-Coleman touchdown taken off the board for an illegal block.
Well, you know what's easier said than done is Bill Hupp trying to stay dry down there. It's the rain's coming down, and
he lost that. He lost that game a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is not the most comfortable night in mid-August in a steady rain, but
fortunately we're comfortable. That's really all that matters, right?
Plankers and Douglas, the deep backs, awaiting the kick from Jackson Young. Good boot. Douglas will take it from the 10. Looking for a wedge on the right side, cuts back at the 30 and stretches out to the 32-yard line. Decent return, good field position.
Yeah, and again, we'll watch the Bengals continue to run the ball here. It worked for them in the first half. It'll look to make it work here in the second.
Yeah, 134 rushing yards in the first half. That's right about their average. They average right around 250,
yep.
I believe.
Yep.
Handoff goes to Douglas on first down. Good hole in the middle. And he's out to the 39-yard line, a gain of 7.
We talk about between these two, between the quarterback and the running back, averaging fair amount of yards per carry. 5 for Douglas and
7 for Shaughnessy.
Correct.
Second and 3. Ball's on the ground again. This time the Cardinals are on top of it. We talked about turnovers. We talked about the Bengals have put the ball on the floor a couple of times, but they had not been able to. They had been able to get back on top of it every time, and again, this time right at DeMont Jones's feet, he falls on top of it, and the Cardinals will take over in plus territory.
DeMont Jones, Johnny on the spot. He's able to fall on that football, and you're right, though. It just said no, despite the weather problems, no turnovers have been committed until now.
And as we were talking in the half, what did I say? They need a turnover.
Yep, exactly.
They got it.
They did.
First and 10 from the Bengal 40. Handoff goes to Scheller. Cuts back. Nice hole up the middle. A first down to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you've got good field position. You're trailing by 7. You're able to stop Blaine on that their opening drive in the second half, and now you're driving the ball on your possession.
Well, and bringing Kyjon through the backfield is going to draw a lot of defensive attention. You have to respect him because he can turn a toss into a touchdown in no time. And that opened up the gap for Danny Scheller to run through. Play action. Keeping it is Adi, trying to get around the corner, gets away from a man, makes another man miss, and is tripped up after a gain of about 8.
Yeah, he just, we got a Blaine player down over on that far sideline. Again, just a nice little move to the outside, and then he's going to say, well, maybe I should take it inside.
Shifty, quick little guy.
Like it.
So a little delay in the Cardinal drive. Hopefully not killing their momentum. 2nd and 2 from the Bengal 19. And they'll put Kaijan back in the backfield. Pitch goes to Kaijan, left side, trying to run around the corner. Spun around and forced out of bounds as the whistle blows.
Yeah, it was a great defensive play there.
Just reached out, got a piece of the jersey, and didn't
Held
let go.
That's the key. That's the only way you're gonna get him down.
Leif Nielsen with the hand strength to stop the momentum. Loss of a couple brings up 3rd and 4. High snap over the head of Adi, catches it on a bounce, looks to run. Trying to find a way back as far as he can. And he's able to get back to essentially the original line of scrimmage when they had their last first down.
Oh, we saw Blaine do
loss of 6.
Do that a few times in that first half for bad snaps. This one.
And this is a fortunate bounce.
Yeah, really fortunate. And it's fortunate that he was able to pick it up and get a little forward momentum on the play. But 4th and 9, not an easy down here with this weather, and it'd be unfortunate if they can't come away with any points after that turnover.
4th and 9 on the board looks a lot like 4th and 10 on the field.
Yes.
Either way, big play. Adi looking to air it out, throws it right side. A battle
there
for
should be
it
a
in
flag.
the end zone, and
I don't know.
Incomplete.
I think he was looking for a flag too, but looked like there was contact there.
And the Cardinals will turn it over on downs
We'll
after
take another
getting
look.
the first turnover of the ball game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
How is that not called? That's terrible miss. I mean,
two guys. Well, because you have the pressure from the back. That back is fine.
That's fine. No,
he's got his head turned around,
absolutely
looking at the ball. The other defender ran right through the receiver's chest.
Yep, that's a terrible non-call.
Not that you're biased in any.
Not any stretch of the imagination am I biased.
So the Bengals will take over 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. Hand off to Michael Douglas, trying to get their train rolling again. He'll move the pile forward for a gain of 4 or 5.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's an unfortunate situation for the Cardinals because they couldn't put any points on the board after getting the turnover in really good field position. And granted, the weather is not anybody's friend tonight.
Shaughnessy out of the shotgun on 2nd and 5. Hands it off to Douglas. Weaving his way off the left side. Ball came out again. Cardinals say they have it. Cardinals have it.
Oh, wow.
Another turnover in this 3rd quarter.
That's huge. Now again, another opportunity here to put points on the board. You can't come away empty in this situation. We'll see again where that turnover occurred. It's hard to see from that angle.
Well, you see the ball kind of squirt out.
Was it Ogroski? I think it was Ogroski who fell on it, I believe. Let's see if we get a better look. Or was his knee down before he... Nonetheless.
Yeah, Ogroski is definitely the one that ends up with it. And the Cardinals start 1st and 10 from the Bengal 36. Handoff goes to Kaijan, cuts back, runs into traffic, and finally taken down after a gain of 5. He's a competitor. He wants the ball in his hands every snap if he can get it. Cummings Coleman in the backfield again. Adi looking to throw on second down and incomplete. He wanted Ogroski on the right side. And now third down.
3rd and 5. Obviously, 4-down territory here.
Veering shifts right to left, ball's on the ground, and now I think the Bengals are on top of it.
It is. They've got it. Evan Lowry Simpson.
So we made it through the first half without any turnovers, and not even 6 minutes here in the third quarters. There have been 3.
Yeah, not much. That just bounced off. I don't know if it went off his face mask, off of Adi.
Slipped out of the hands of Adi as he was trying to hand it off, and then went off the shoulder, I believe, of Cummings Coleman. They take over 1st and 10 from the 31. Call it the 32 even. Another quarterback draw. This time the Cardinals are all over it.
There's a penalty. I think that's going to be called on Blaine.
No, I think they're going to call illegal contact on the Bengals or on the Cardinals.
It's a running play.
But yeah, there was. Well, the quarterback was still in the pocket, but that was a quarterback draw from the snap.
He wasn't passing that.
Not seen a signal, but clearly ready to march it off against the Cardinals.
10-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
So a free 10 yards gives them a first down out to the 42. Again on the keeper, Shaughnessy, and they're going to flag him. They're going to flag Kaishan again down the sidelines in that battle.
You can't keep doing that.
And it was only a short gain for Shaughnessy.
Foul. Personal foul, number 2 on the defense. Blocking well out of bounds. 15-yard penalty, first down.
They call blocking out of bounds.
So 25 yards in penalties following the turnover. And so now at the Cardinal 42-yard line. Handoff goes to Douglas. Douglas moves the pile forward for about 5.
All right, so this is the first one. Watch top right as he brings him down. That's what they called. I get that, why that happened. And the second one.
Yeah, you can't keep driving.
Oh, and he throws it and he pushes him to the ground. Yeah, and he has no reason to complain about that.
I mean, you're 10 yards out of bounds.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 4 on the defense.
Oh, and the wheels are coming off.
First down.
Back-to-back personal fouls.
And we have a Bengal down on the field too, unfortunately. Called that one on
Kenny Wells.
Kenny Wells.
So after a turnover, 3 straight penalties for 40 yards.
You just can't give them that kind of, and they're pushing the run anyway. You just can't give them free yardage like that. That just can't happen. I mean, they're all avoidable. All those penalties are avoidable. take a look and see what they
Cardinals
called on Wells.
Need to get the emotions in check a little bit for the push in the back there. So now they have 1st and 10 from the Cardinal 22. The Bengals threatening to increase their lead after a weird third quarter. 3 turnovers, 3 straight penalties on the Cardinals. Bengals are knocking, and that ball came
down.
out again.
The Cardinals have it?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Shaughnessy's on top
I
of
think
it,
Shaughnessy's
too.
on top of it, yep.
But, boy, Douglas was going nowhere.
And they're, again, fortunate they kept possession of that. It's the second time he's lost the ball.
Loss of 5. Shaughnessy out of the shotgun on 2nd and long. Play action, rolls to his right. Cox looks to throw, pumps, now will tuck in and run, and he scoots out of bounds after his short gain. It'll be 3rd down. So it'll be in 3rd and 12. Ball marked at the 24.
Oh, Cardinals got to come up with a couple of other big plays here.
They need to bail themselves out.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
The trouble they put themselves in with all the penalties. 3rd and 12. Handoff goes to Douglas, cuts back to the right. Ball's out again. Cardinals on top of it, but out of bounds.
Let's see what they say.
Did they have possession before it went out of bounds?
They're gonna say it's Blaine's ball.
They're going to talk about it.
That's 3 times now Douglas has put the ball on the turf.
In this 3rd quarter.
Yep.
Did he have possession before he went out of bounds? Cardinal ball.
Yeah, Cardinal ball. Love it. Love it. That's huge. Another turnover. Huge. Huge, huge. I didn't see who. Did you see who fell on it?
No, it was a massive red jersey.
Yes, I didn't know if you caught it. We'll take another look at it here. And again,
Kenny Wells out there. He's going to be the one that strips it free. He strips it.
Oh, yeah, it's tough to see.
Boy, I don't know. That's a tough call.
That's a tough call. That is a tough call.
If you're on the Blaine side, that's tough.
Oh, let's see.
But
that's a good call.
Possession inbounds.
Was that Peterson?
Jacoby Peterson.
Oh, the big man.
So the Cardinals will take it back, start from their 24-yard line. Great camera work by our crew. Handoff goes to Cummings. Coleman Scheller finds a hole, and boy, does he scoot.
He does.
I thought it was Cummings Coleman because of the explosive speed. Not to take anything away from young Mr. Scheller.
No.
Has speed in his own right, a gain of 24. Ball at the 49-yard line now. Scheller, another carry, this time wrapped up, spun down for no gain. They will give him a yard out to midfield.
Yeah, he looked like he had a yard.
On the near side, they're going to, the near side.
Yeah, they give him a yard.
Put him back at the 49-yard line. Far side official.
I thought he reached for the 50.
I looked that way to me too, but apparently he was down before that reach. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Cummings Coleman, the man in motion, low snap. Adi scoops it up, finds a hole, gets a first down. Lost the ball, but out of bounds, fortunately for the Cardinals.
Fortunately is correct.
I mean, that ball was a low snap. It may have hit the ball, hit the ground before I did.
It did.
Hit the ground before he even got to it, and scooped it up. And very fortunate to see that one get out of bounds. Cardinals will have it 1st and 10 from the 37. 14-yard gain for Jeremiotti on the carry. See, getting late in this third quarter, Cardinals trailing by a score. Hand off to Scheller, good hole. Dives his way down, close to the 30. Nice gain, bring up 2nd and short.
And again, you know, go back to what Bill Hupp talked to us about before the game, the defense, the running defense for the Bengals, not their strength. Cardinals doing a good job of running the ball here on this drive.
Andy Scheller, did I hear 5 carries for 47?
Yeah, 5 carries for 47 yards.
Almost 10 yards a carry. And off to Cummings Coleman. He's going to try to get to the outside. Now cuts ahead, has the first down. Now cuts back. Trying to find his way through all of the
traffic.
Hang
on to that ball, young man.
Once, twice, or 3 times.
Once.
Make the same player miss 3 times on the same play. And flags flying in. As they were getting separated, or did I not see? I thought I saw a flag.
Yep. Well, the Cardinal players were clapping like it's on the Bengals. We'll see what our official has to say.
After the play was over, personal foul. Number 2 on the defense with a late hit. Half the distance to the goal, 1st down.
Personal foul against the Bengals, half the distance, and now the Cardinals knocking. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the 12.
We'll see if we can see what happened after the play was over. Kaijan just doing whatever he can to get to that end zone.
And just keeps moving. Look at all the bodies that are in there.
Oh yeah,
that little push and shove after
I mean, that's
the
just that's a stupid penalty. I mean, you just can't do that if you're the Bengals.
Cummings Coleman, the man in motion from right to left. Handoff goes to Scheller, trying to find a hole. Ball popped out. Fearing had it momentarily.
I think he still had it. I think he did.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That is so. That's
fortunate.
2 in this drive that have come loose, and the Cardinals have found incredible fortune. That one right to Jared Fearing. I mean, it popped up 15 feet in the air. Man, maybe not 15 feet.
He almost didn't have it.
Popped out of his hands too. But Cardinal ball at the 5. 2nd and 3 from there. They can get a 1st down inside the 2-yard line. Scheller on the sideline. Cummings Coleman lined up in the backfield. High snap, Adi able to recover it. And just scrambling to try to get back as far as he can.
Got to keep that ball dry.
And you got to remember your quarterback's 5'8".
Exactly, because you're used to snapping to 2 quarterbacks that are taller than that.
Considerably.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 5 from the 7 now. Into the final minute of this third quarter. No scoring here in the third quarter, but plenty of action. 4 turnovers. And a couple near turnovers. Handoff goes to Cummings Coleman. He's going to try and run around the right side. Has a blocker out there. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Yeah, again, you know, the key was the block to the outside. Nobody's going to get him at that point. That's number 2, is he?
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they're leaving the offense out there. Looks like they're going to go for 2 and try and take the lead.
That's a gamble. You got to make sure that pays off.
Especially, you know, having seen the last 12 minutes without a score. Play clock winding down to 5 seconds. Handoff, Scheller up the middle, and Blaine celebrating. Cardinals say they're in.
No, he stopped him.
No good.
Let's take another look at that, and again, here's the touchdown. Is Kaijan able to get to the outside and cross the stripe easily, untouched, and then the gamble didn't pay off as they tried to go for that 2-point conversion, and unfortunately the Cardinals not able to get it. Now they trail by a point. So now you rely on your defense again to come out and get a stop.
Well, the defense is possibly their best quarter of the season.
Yep.
With 3 turnovers. Jackson Young to kick it away again. Squib kick up the middle. Bobbled, still loose on the ground. They'll just fall on it back inside the 20. Michael Douglas just making sure he secured it. So this will give them a long field to start with. Looks like they'll put it at about the 17-yard line. Bengals with 3 turnovers in this third quarter, now still leading, but just by 1. Handoff goes to Michael Douglas up the middle. Nice gain out across the 20 to the 21.
Well, Douglas is going to make sure that he covers up that football. He's had 3 fumbles here tonight.
Another gain of 5.
And they're going to let the quarter run out.
We will switch sides of the field, put 12 more minutes back on the clock. Bengals with the ball and a 1-point lead when we start the 4th after this on CTN.
Want to know the who, what, when, and where of Coon Rapids? Then follow CTN on social media. It's that simple. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, keep up with local news, sports, and events. And the people who make our community such a great place to live. So give us a follow, like, share, or subscribe, and always be the first to know what's up in Coon Rapids. That's CTN, helping you stay connected.
Back to the action, and the Cardinals get into the backfield and all over Michael Douglas as soon as he had that in his hands and drop him for a short loss. He's really kind of fortunate the forward momentum they gave him. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, big 3rd down here for the Cardinal defense. Trailing by a point.
Shaughnessy looking to run the right side all the way, and he's got a first down out to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, you give it to a guy that's averaging 7 yards a carry, and he picks it up for you. Yeah, great blocking. I mean, look at the hole that he had to run through.
Needed 7, got 7. 1st and 10 from the 27. Hand off to Douglas, again met in the backfield, and the Cardinals push him backwards.
Great job by the interior of that defense just to really stuff it at the point of attack, and nowhere for Douglas to go.
Loss of four on the play. Because he came out of it, and then just a strong solo tackle from Japri Palmer.
Yeah.
Handoff goes to Douglas, trying to get around the left side. Stopped up as he gets to the 25-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long.
Another big 3rd down situation. But 3rd and, I believe, about 11. 3rd and 12 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, well, the refs are taking a little extra time to put the ball down, trying to keep it dry.
Right.
So makes it a little tougher on the scoreboard operators, and not to mention the commentators. They're not very important.
No, least important of everyone.
3rd and very long for the Blaine Bengals. Rolling out, Shaughnessy, he's pressured, throws downfield, has a man complete, breaks a tackle, and off to the races, tripped up as he gets inside the 15-yard line. Prince Day with the longest play of the day for either team.
Just a great pass, and that was a really nice pass. I'll give credit to Sam Shaughnessy, did a really nice job on the run. And he just laid it in the bucket, then can't make the tackle, and then he's run down by Fury. Couldn't see who tackled him.
No, it was C.J. Adler.
Oh, it was C.J. Adler, sorry. I just saw the one.
Fake the give to Douglas, and a nice tackle by Ogroski. Just got the shoestrings of Shaughnessy as he tried to run past, tripped him up for a short loss. Loss of 2. Shaughnessy with 3 receivers on the right. Pitch goes to Douglas, running that way. Tries to cut back up, and he will drag a host of Cardinals forward for a gain of about 3. Another 3rd down.
Obviously, 4 down territory.
3rd and 10. Low snap, Shaughnessy picks it up, puts it in the belly of Douglas, takes it back, keeps it himself, and he's going to be right near another 1st down. It's either going to be a 1st and goal or it's going to be 4th and very short. Yeah, another low snap.
And again, we a really nice job of putting it in the belly and taking it out.
Yeah, 4th and a little less than a yard. Huge play right here in the 4th quarter. Handoff goes to Douglas, spins away from contact. He's into the end zone.
Again, you got to be able to bring him down. They had him. Oh, and Kaijan is hurt. I don't know if that took the hit.
That is not good.
No, I don't know if that was a hit to the head. They both Douglas and Kaijan. I mean, he's shaking the cobwebs off as well, but we'll see it at the end of this play. Oh, they hit helmet to helmet. Yeah, that's not good.
And especially Cummings Coleman, who missed last week on concussion protocol, now
that might put him back in it
with some discomfort, to be certain, as he lays down in the end zone being attended to.
Yeah, he's shaking the cobwebs out as well.
Well, and now the Bengals up 7, an opportunity to kick an extra point and go up 8.
Yep.
Or go for
2.
2 and make it a 2-score game. And I don't know if the situation with your star running back, if that changes.
He's not coming back in.
Decision.
At least I don't think. Or is he? Nope. Not on this play anyway. But I think they're going for 2.
It's a smart play, right? I mean, if you make it, now you're up 2 scores. Couple of guys in the backfield. Shaughnessy wants to throw, looks for Plankers, incomplete.
That's fortunate for the Cardinals. And they get that play and they're up by 2, and then you go back and you look at that last play to go for 2 was extremely costly. Now you're just still down by a touchdown. There you see it again, and just a missed tackle. You can't tackle that guy up high. You have to go low. They tried tackling him up high. They're not going to be successful bringing a big guy like that down.
And as the Cardinals look to answer in this fourth quarter, we'll have to see if number 2's on the field. They do have other weapons, and the rain has slowed. It's still raining. Killian has kicked just about every kickoff a little bit differently. This one is driven deep, and we'll get to the end zone for a touchback. Let's go down to the sidelines of Bill Hupp. Bill?
I spoke to Jacob Maddock on the sidelines, and he shared that he re-injured his right hand, and it actually happened on that 77-yard touchdown run that was waved off because of a penalty on the Cardinals. He's got a glove on that hand now. I think it's very doubtful we see him back in this football game. Guys?
Thank you, Bill.
Yeah, I saw that glove on his hand earlier, and I was figured that he must have re-injured what was bothering him previously.
Not necessarily a do-or-die drive, but pretty close as we get later and later into this fourth quarter. Cardinals will start from their own 20-yard line, at least on first down. Now, no Kaijon Cummings-Coleman. Handoff goes to Scheller. Scheller fires his way out to the 25, maybe the 26.
Well, you know, Kaijon wants to be in there, but you have to be very cautious with that situation with a helmet-to-helmet hit like that.
Especially knowing he came off of the concussion protocol just last week. Second and 5 from the 25. Handoff, Scheller again, this time wrapped up and dropped in the backfield for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long.
Yeah, nice play by Jeremiah Reynolds there from the Bengals, able in on that tackle. He's able to bring him down. Along with C.J. Sanderson.
And now a huge 3rd down for the Cardinal offense, 3rd and 7 from their own 23.
Yeah, there's 6 minutes left.
Adi on the draw. Gets the first down out to the 35-yard line.
And more important, and just as important, he's puts 2 hands over the ball to make sure he hangs on to it. Because the way the conditions have been here, We've seen it. It's that ball's slippery. Slippery when wet.
Small and quick, elusive.
Yes.
Great little stutter step there to freeze Charlie Potvin. Make sure he had enough room for the first down. Right at the 35-yard line. Fake the give. Adi on the keeper, out across the 40 to the 43. Eight-yard gain. Always take that on first down.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Rain does not look like it wants to let up here.
Well, it is definitely slowed.
Yeah.
It's not
but
raining the way it was in the
It's
first.
still raining pretty good.
It's consistent.
Yes, it is.
Everything is wet.
Yes.
Handoff to Scheller. He cuts up, regains his composure, and has a first down into Blaine territory. Not sure how he got back on balance, but he did. Able to push himself forward for another first down.
Yeah, look at it. He almost went down, but as you mentioned, that balance.
Gain of 13. Handoff to Scheller. He avoided the traffic in the backfield, got back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Well, they actually gave him a short gain on the play. Which is pretty good considering there were a lot of blue jerseys in the backfield. Well, white jerseys with blue lettering. Guys wearing blue pants were in the backfield. Second down, Fearing shifts from right to left. Fake the give, Adi in trouble in the backfield, gets away, looking for a lane, will get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long.
Well, he did a really good job of not losing yardage on that play, able to get out of the grasp of the defender. I thought that he was going to be brought down here. Leif Nielsen had him. And
yeah, Nielsen's the same one that had the handhold of Kaijan's jersey in the first half. He's certainly got the hand strength, but not able to corral the explosive power of number 15. Would you say 5'8", 165 pounds?
Yep.
Adi looking for room. This time he's dragged down in the backfield for a loss. It'll be 4th and long.
Now with 2:39, backs against the wall for Coon Rapids.
And here they are looking at 4th and 12 from the Bengal 46. Only 2.5 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. This could be the ball game. Empty backfield. Jeremy Adi looks to his left, looks over the middle and throws. That is tipped and incomplete. Looked like the Cardinals may come up with a couple of receivers were there. Scheller.
Oh, Scheller's hurt too.
That's not a good sign either. Scheller had a chance at it after it was tipped. That was Waldron right there as well.
Yep.
And I think it was Waldron that may have run into Danny Scheller. So the Bengals come out, take over from their own 46-yard lines. Couple of first downs, and they can seal their 3rd victory of the year.
Well, Douglas looks like he's back in there.
Cardinals have all 3 timeouts. Low snap, handoff goes to Douglas. He's met in the backfield and stopped for a short loss.
And they're gonna have to use him.
Oh yeah.
Timeout, Coon Rapids. They're first of the half.
But it's all about this series. If they cannot, if they burn their timeouts and allow a first down, Bengals will be able to kneel on it for the win. There you saw Cummings Coleman talking to trainer Jeremy Shepard. Jersey off, shoulder pads off.
Yep.
Certainly hope he is okay moving forward.
That's the main thing. You know, obviously wants to be out there until the very bitter end, but unfortunately, got to be careful with things like that. And made the right decision. Not happy, I'm sure, but nonetheless, he's got to be. His health comes first.
So it'll be 2nd and 11. I mean, either Shaughnessy or Douglas. Just gave him 5 yards.
Yep. Can't do that.
Right at the snap, encroachment, number 70 on the defense.
And
5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
That's a guy who knows he can't move.
Just wants to be an impact player.
Yeah, absolutely. Always has. Yep, you got it.
So now 2nd and 6 from midfield, and still either Shaughnessy or Douglas will be running this one. Shaughnessy trying to get around that right corner, cuts back, and he's still going to lose a half yard. Cardinals will burn their 2nd timeout.
Shaughnessy for the Bengals. Off in the play. Right behind by number 21, CJ Abner.
So 2 runs on this drive, both for 1-yard losses.
Look at that hold that wasn't called.
Timeout, Coon Rapids. They're 2nd of the half.
Oh, his jersey didn't just bend that way?
No, it's not that windy.
Big 3rd down play if the Cardinals can hold here, call their last timeout, and they should get a punt get the ball back with a minute, better than a minute and a half remaining, an opportunity at least to try and drive the length of the field. But you're going to have to do it passing the football. Again, we talked about that at the end of the first half. Long fields, short clocks means you need to pass the ball, and the weather is not exactly conducive towards that.
No, it certainly is not.
Shaughnessy acted like he was going to pass and then tried to come up the middle. He stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Cardinals will call their last timeout. Now, since he did pick up that yardage, it's decision time. Your defense has been playing well.
Yes.
If you run the ball and get 3 yards, the game's over.
Yeah, I think that's what
if you punt the ball, you have to go out and defend.
You do. I think they run the ball and try and get that 1st down and run out the clock, but we'll see what Coach Law decides. He's the ultimate decision maker here.
Well, and it looks like it's the offense that's on the field. And they are leaving the offense out there, going to go for it on 4th down.
Either that or try and draw him.
Either way, a 1st down for the Bengals ends the game. And they got him.
Nope, they didn't throw it. I don't think they're going to snap it.
No, they're going to call timeout. Trying to get the free 1st down.
Blaine, they're 1st of the half.
They've got them. Why not use them?
Yeah, right.
Gave him a chance to see what the Cardinal defense would line up like on 4th and short. Game on the line. 1:47 on the clock, a one-score game. Looks like they are going to punt it. Lucas Godfrey is
They were just trying to
out
draw
on
him.
the field. So the Cardinal offense will get one more chance unless Blaine goes fake.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Ogroski, the lone deep back for the Cardinals. Good high punt toward the corner. Ogroski lets it bounce, takes it at about the 3, and will fight his way out close to the 10. But the Cardinals will have a whole lot of field and no timeouts.
Yes, sir. Yeah, their work is mostly definitely cut out for them here in this situation. Really long field. They need a touchdown and an extra point just to tie this up.
Ball just inside the 9-yard line. 91 yards away. They've got 98 seconds. Adi sets up the screen for Scheller left side. He's tripped up after a very short gain, and the Cardinals got to hustle.
Yes, they do. The time is not on their side.
Gain of about 4. Adi rolling to his left. Throws incomplete. Was looking for Waldron down the sideline. Got a Blaine player down on the Coon Rapids sideline.
Cramp. Just, I've heard the pickle juices in those Gatorade containers now.
Well, and the sad thing is the screen to Scheller was actually set up pretty well on first down.
Yeah.
He had blockers out in front of him, and I think he actually got his feet tangled with one of his blockers.
I think you're correct.
And that's what brought him down, and there was room over there. It was a good call, well executed. Just unfortunately, feet getting a little tangled up. Mikey Olomieti is the injured Bengal and able to limp his way back across the field.
He's definitely that cramp at the end of the game.
Third and long. Adi looking left, throws incomplete. I don't know if he and Fearing just not on the same page, or if he was looking for Harold Berry. Both were over there, and now it's 4th and 6. But it's like he threw it before Fearing got turned around. It all comes down to this. The Cardinals must get a first down on this play, or the game is over. Adi scrambling to his left. Now back to his right. Tucks it. Trying to find some room. He's got pursuers trying to get around the corner. Throws a stiff arm, but he's going to be short of the first down. And the Bengals will take over. They'll be able to come out and kneel on the ball a couple of times and get out of here with the 20-13 win.
Well, valiant effort by Adi, for sure.
Second time the Cardinals have turned it over on downs this evening.
Adi looks a little shaken up there. But yeah, just kneel down, and they're going to take the 2013 win.
They will have to snap it one more time. I always find it interesting. I suppose when you're a team that's used to playing out of the shotgun, you just stay out of the shotgun. But teams that do the kneel down out of the shotgun,
that's it.
Another knee in the final seconds will tick off the clock. The Bengals will go to 3-4. The Cardinals will fall to 2-5 with a trip to Farmington next Friday or next Thursday.
Next Thursday, week from tonight.
Don't mean
we're making the road trip.
I'd hate to make that mistake
on
last
Friday.
week.
Well, you'd know by then. It's like, where were you last night?
Next week.
Oh.
Not as much scoring as I thought we would see from these two teams based on their previous performances and the fact that both have offenses that can get it done and defenses that have struggled to limit opponents' scoring.
Right.
But tonight, no turnovers in the first half. We saw 4 turnovers in the third quarter. Unfortunately, the Cardinals nicked up by injury. They lost their starting quarterback, Maddock, in the first half. They lose their premier player in John Cummings-Coleman in this fourth quarter. The Cardinals were able to get the ball moving in the third quarter, and that was a crazy play, popped up right into the hands of Fearing. It was Cummings-Coleman that got the touchdown, got the Cardinals within a point. They went for a 2-point conversion and missed it. Then the Bengals,
big play there,
answer with the biggest play of the night, a touchdown, or a long pass, I should say, to Prince, that set up the touchdown. And that is where Cummings-Coleman felt the effects of that collision. And then the Bengals went for 2 to try and make it a 2-score game. They did not. They were not successful, but stayed a 7-point game. The Cardinals had a chance, and you can see Jacob Maddock not shaking with the right hand, offering the left hand. His hand's taped up a little bit on the right. And comforting Maddock. Jeremy Adi, who's really wanted to finish this game.
No, and you got to give a lot of credit to that young man. He played really well. Coming in relief of Maddock.
And so for the Cardinals, they will go into the final game of the season on a 3-game skid. And 2 of those 3 games very winnable. And just let them get away from them.
Yeah, they really did. And, their record could be a little different than where it sits now at 2-5. But you're right.
I think they could easily be 5-2.
Oh, no, they could.
Maybe even 6-1. I thought they had a pretty good chance against Centennial, especially in that first half.
Yep.
But you got to play 4 quarters and you got to play 8 games.
So
far, they've played 7, and they've come out on the short end in 5 of those 7. We will be there when they travel down to Farmington to take on the Tigers, and I believe that's our next contest. I don't believe we have anything else going on next week.
I believe you are correct. So other than sports night.
But that is going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score, Blaine 20, Coon Rapids 13. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Yuns. Good night.